Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Crash Talk. I'm your host, Killer Cam, aka Cam, and with me always is the incorrigible, not the incorrigible, the handsome, talented, and clever John Resurrecta.
Heyo!
Heyo!
Always happy to be back with everybody.
On the talk of the crash.
Doing some crash talking today. It's gonna be a good time.
We're crashing about talk, and we're talking about crash.
Yeah, we're gonna crash right into this talk.
Let's see how we are.
Speed.
Full speed ahead.
Crash like the stream did earlier.
No one knows about that. This is brand new. What's true? Oh, that other channel?
Yeah, the
That lesser channel? Yeah, they're losers.
Strange that they still have those problems after
Yeah.
all these episodes.
I know. They're an embarrassment to the platform.
Clowns.
But we're good. Look at us. We're streaming like a couple of gods.
Hope so.
Sitting on thrones.
Is there anybody out there? Out there?
Hello?
There was time now.
Time now. Oh, yeah. Are you doing Twilight Zone?
Yeah, that's the best.
When he breaks his glasses?
That really is one of the ultimate episodes. I went through and watched
good.
them all because they're all out there now on a ton of different streaming services.
Yeah.
I just binged them. They're so fun.
Where did I watch
movie
it? Was
we
it
love.
Hulu that has it all? Like all of them?
Yeah, Hulu's got them. I
Yeah.
think Paramount Plus has them sometimes.
Oh, yeah. I don't really mess
Yeah,
with
they're all
with
over the place.
Peacock, because the name annoys me.
Yeah, that's a weird streaming service name.
Insane.
Ugh, change your logo.
Insane.
It's been around too long anyway.
And even if keep the logo, it doesn't have to be called Peacock.
Right. Could be called anything.
NBC shit.
It'd be called Many Colors of a Peacock's Wings.
You still have Peacock in there.
Yeah. I
Just make
realized
it
that as
longer
I
and
said
more
it.
ridiculous.
Harder to say. Hey, did you guys watch that new show on Many Colors of a Peacock's Wing?
Hey, did you guys see that new documentary about UFOs? What's it on?
Oh, never mind. Don't watch it.
Yeah.
I'm not saying what it's on.
Yeah,
I
it's-
refuse.
So, the NBC
But then you
one.
would short it. It'd be
NBC
MCOPW. Oh, on the MCOPW.
What's the MPOCW?
MCOPW.
What's the MCOPW?
Many Colors of Peacock's Wings. Many color. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna watch it.
Oh, well, I will on the MCOP dub. And then people shorten it like that. The MCOP dub.
And then just the M-dub.
MCOP dub could be like macabre.
All right, that's
It's
enough.
horrible. See? Change the name.
Yeah, change the name. Yeah. Why is it
This is what
MCOP
happened.
dub?
In the writer room that day, this is what the conversation sounded like.
And they're like,
let's
just Peacock.
Yeah, come on. We're keeping it.
Like, why is Peacock so important? We
Yeah.
could just name it Zook. Like, we could call it anything we want.
yeah.
We could make up a word. We can call it
Macabre.
Shippy-Caboo. Yeah.
Yeah, macabre.
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 Capoeira.
Hey, guess what? I recently saw the trailer to The Marvels. Have you seen this trailer?
That's a really good segue.
Have you, though?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Okay. I want to talk about it with you because I just saw it. But before I talk to you about that, dude, I saw the freaking trailer for the new Indiana Jones. Not the little teaser, the 2-minute long trailer.
Yeah.
Dude, so there's this part where he's like, I've been shot 7 times. I've been poisoned. And he's going through all this stuff, right? Poisoned by a voodoo master. And dude, and then
Near the
the
end of the
music
trailer.
starts coming in, that dun dun dun, and he goes, but I've been looking for this all my life.
And then he
Dun,
steps in the
dun,
frame.
dun. Dude, I was like almost teary-eyed.
Yeah.
Like my whole childhood came back to me, and I was like, I can't wait to see this freaking movie. Because it starts with him, I'm retiring. It's not like it's trying to pretend like this guy isn't over the hill and this is impossible. No. It is. He's done. But then there's one more fucking adventure. And I'm so excited, dude. It's just, okay.
I wish there was something they mentioned in a previous movie where they're like, the dial of destiny. And they're like, oh, that nobody's heard about that for 20 years or something, right? Or for 80 years.
Yeah.
And then like this movie, they're like, remember the fucking dial of destiny?
Maybe it's painted on the walls in the alien ship at the end of the last movie. It could be in there.
It's a Banksy on the alien ship.
They did it with, remember the Ark of the Covenant when they're going through in Crusade and they're looking at the glyphs underneath Venice. And she goes, and he says, that's the Ark of the Covenant. She goes, are you sure? He goes, I'm sure.
Yeah.
True. Yeah. I love that he doesn't even have to let her know. Oh, I found it. Like he's so cool.
He's not
have
a
to say it.
braggadocious
Right. He doesn't
guy.
even need to.
Yeah.
But and the government did lock it away in Area 51 for some reason. Yeah. But
I hate snakes.
oh, dude, I'm just so that trailer was like the light of my day when I saw it.
Matter of fact, I was just watching literally, when you came by,
Yeah.
I was watching the Apocalypse Now commentary
Oh,
because I'm a nerd.
Oh, dude. Yeah. I mean, that's so
That's
ridiculous.
that's
what
the
you're up
apex
to.
of nerdom.
Yeah.
And yeah,
no.
that's real ridiculous
Yeah,
on YouTube in my
have
spare
no,
time.
yeah, there's nothing about that sounds appealing to me.
It's Francis Ford Coppola talking about making and creation of Apocalypse.
Is he
Now.
drinking his own wine while he tells
It doesn't show him
Oh,
because
okay.
it's a commentary.
Oh, okay. That sucks.
Yeah, it's okay.
It doesn't even have his shadow, like when they have like the shadows underneath and they all give commentary. What was that called? Science fiction theater?
Mystery Science Theater.
Mystery Science Theater, yeah, where it just has
3000.
their silhouettes at the bottom of the screen while they talk. That's
Genius.
how they should do
I've
it.
always wanted to do that.
Yeah, that should be how they
Oh,
do it.
by the way, patrons,
Yeah,
Quantumania,
yeah.
watch party. Is that what they call
Oh,
it?
yeah.
Coming
Soon.
tomorrow.
I would say soon because it's hard to put a finger on a day.
But it's not, right?
It kind of can be.
But it's not.
So coming soon.
Yeah, within the next 3 days.
Soon.
Dang. All right, but so I'm watching Apocalypse Now, and he's talking
Yeah.
about. He's like, oh, I don't have my phone. Dang it.
Yeah.
So he's like, yo. He
That's how
didn't say
Francis
that.
Ford
Yeah.
Coppola sounds.
Yo, Emilio.
Check out this movie.
Emilio's father,
Yeah, that's true.
Martin.
Yeah, he's in it.
Martin. So he's like talking about how Steven Spielberg was supposed to make the movie.
Oh, wow.
Nope. How George
Okay.
Lucas was supposed to make the movie.
I could see that.
And he was busy with Star Wars.
Oh,
And in fact, George Lucas,
yeah.
Harrison Ford's George Lucas, Harrison Ford is actually in Apocalypse Now also.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like,
that's
isn't
right.
Harrison Ford in this? And then it literally cuts to the scene with him in it.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
What was
wearing,
he
like,
in
glasses.
that? Just a soldier, random soldier?
No, he was like a higher up in the living room when they go to talk to everyone. It's like four like colonels,
Okay.
like the higher up
Yeah,
guys.
yeah.
And Martin Sheen. And yeah, he's in there. And they're like explaining the mission to him. Colonel Kurtz is a blah, 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 blah.
Okay.
And yeah.
I love how crazy he gets.
Dude, I want to talk about the Marvels.
Yeah.
But first,
Okay. Yeah, we
I-
keep putting it off.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. We keep saying it and then a but first.
we're gonna do it,
Like,
but-
like talking about the Marvels is the real thing that people
I
are waiting
know,
for.
right?
Like, oh man.
Yeah.
Okay, just one more thing. Then they're gonna talk about
That's the
all
carrot.
I care about, the Marvels
Yeah, here they
trailer.
go. Yeah.
But I wanted to try something this episode.
Oh, okay.
I wanted. Do you know how to backflip? No, I'm just kidding. I wanted to. I wanted to try and off the cuff come up with Ocean's 12 esque
Okay.
Matsui stuff.
Oh, come on. That's something you have to mentally prepare for.
I don't think so.
I'm more of like in a woo mood, not like a woo mood. But okay.
You don't have to. I'm gonna go.
Go ahead.
All right, give
Well,
me.
did you think about this already?
I
And you're-
haven't, and I was
Are you
afraid
one
you're
of
gonna
those,
say
like,
that.
freestyle rappers that writes it
that
down?
writes everything
Yeah,
down.
and then
Every rapper.
pretends.
That's every rapper.
And then I went to the, and then it's the sickest line ever,
Yeah.
and he pretends like it just can't. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
we know it.
Because I'm soaking up blood, tampon. It's like what? But you wrote that down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me like a person or something, so you know that I made this up on the spot.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
Or give me like three things. You know,
okay.
whatever.
What
like a
could we
freestyle rapper. Yo.
Okay. I would want to mention an airport,
Yeah.
a radar tower.
Okay. Try to make them
hold on,
like sort of
stop.
diametrically
No,
opposed.
because those you have to have a couple that are related. An airplane, a radar tower, and a second cousin Serena.
Okay.
Okay.
Once I got this. Hold on. I'll get there. So ready?
Okay.
Hey,
Yeah.
let's think here. I got to start good.
Yeah. A lot of
So-
thinking involved. That's
Yeah.
why
So
I didn't wanna do it.
this is going on. So an intelligent existentialist
Okay.
was taking a trip via an airplane. the pilot of the airplane calls the radar tower and says, "We're ready to fly, sir." The radar tower replies and says, "If you're ready to fly, then why have you no wings?"
Where's Serena?
Getting there.
Oh no, that should
forgot
be
about
it.
it.
It can't be longer than like a few.
Forgot about it.
Yeah. Okay. I was say it's got to
And
be
he
like
said,
3 stanzas.
Worry not, airplane radar guy.
You could have done like, and the radar replied,
I forgot
"How
about
could you
Serena,
be ready?"
Okay. When you're not Serena.
Or the radar tower
when you don't
replied-
have your cousin Serena.
Yeah, is this my second cousin Serena?
Yeah.
It should always end
The
with
only
something
way
like
you'll
that.
be ready
Yeah.
is if you're my second cousin Serena.
Ah.
There it is.
Oh,
All right.
let the
You're-
sun beat down upon my
Yeah.
face.
Cashmere?
I am a traveler in both time and space.
Is that your
Yeah,
something
Robert
of a
Plant.
contribution?
Robert Plant. Oh, what?
I'm doing the movie still.
Oh yeah. Was that your-
Cashmere?
Yeah.
Is that your attempted a
Oh, I
contribution?
didn't know.
Yeah. What did I say in there? Yeah. You call this Nisa.
Oh yeah.
Hooker.
Words.
Yeah, a cheap one. Yeah. And, she's 7.
Recently came down with a terrible case of.
Don't mention that.
Don't tell him.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
But all right,
That's
you
a good
go.
one. No,
You
I'm
go.
not doing one of these.
Don't be a pup.
It's silly, and yours took the whole show.
Well, you
We're
gave me
almost
like
done.
real nuts
It's almost time.
parameters.
What I gave you I gave you 2 related things, and then a person that could even be on the plane. It was like you
My
made
head
it way
was in
more
a very
difficult.
different space.
Give me 3 words, and if it takes too long, I just want to
Okay,
move on.
so see,
Okay.
here I'm gonna help you out. Ready?
I don't know why. I feel like it's not going to help.
It will. Trust me, because
And then I want to get to the meat.
okay.
I got some stuff.
So
I got some things.
ready?
Okay.
You need like a profession or a type of person.
Sure.
So let's do a professor.
Okay.
Okay. And then let's do a professor, and then we need a situation. So watching a fight,
Okay.
and then a comic book.
Okay. All right. A professor who studies history goes to watch a fight. When he leaves the fight, he realizes it's actually a comic book. That's it. That's all it needs.
One more little beat.
No, that's it. That's how you end it. That's how they do it
I
in
think
the
it's a
movie.
little short.
No. That's how they go in the movie.
Okay.
Yeah. I think that's good. And it hit all 3.
You just said them like in order.
Yeah. That's how it's.
So a professor
And it worked.
went to a fight, a comic
professor
book.
who studies history goes to watch a fight. After the fight,
maybe
he
studies
realized
calisthenics.
it should have been after the fight. He realized it wasn't a fight; it was a comic book.
Yeah.
The only reason is, but that's too close to what they
too
actually
close.
say.
Dude, that's
Yeah.
all I was doing was trying to avoid being too close
That's
to
what
them
makes
the
it
whole
hard.
fucking time. Yeah.
How do we do an impression of something if we can't do an impression of
Yeah.
something? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So the Marvels.
So a dog who
No, wait.
believes
No
he is
more.
a cat
No mas.
walks into a store.
I hate these.
When he barks,
It's terrible.
it comes out as a fur ball.
No, that's too realistic. That
Why
story
did the
happens.
human being watching cry a single
But you saw
tear?
the Marvels trailer for real?
Yeah, I saw it. It was
It
all right.
looks fun.
Yeah.
It looks like a really fun movie. I hope they don't make it too Disney movie instead of Marvel.
I hope they don't
movie.
make it like Shazam Fury of the Gods. My problem, it was a
Oh, I haven't seen
total
it.
kids movie.
Oh crap! I haven't seen it. I just realized I really wanted to see that.
You
I'm
don't.
sure it'll be out soon.
It's been out for a long time.
Right? I mean, on Disney Plus.
Nope, it's on HBO
Max,
Max.
yeah.
It's been there for a while.
Oh, it's out. I can watch it today.
I watched it last week.
Well, then shut the stream down. I'm gonna go watch Shazam.
Laters.
I'm gonna go watch Shazam. No, so I'm a big Shazam fan though. I'll probably like it.
Fan is what they're called.
I have kids, so to me it's not as big of a thing because I'm used to watching like the. But with the Marvels, I feel like the trailer made it seem very childish. But it's still gonna be fun. I love them switching places. That's cool. I like that she was off. Captain Marvel's out fighting things.
Yeah.
And then here comes what's her name? Miss Marvel switches with her. Now she's in an alien world against these combatants, and I love that Nick Fury's a big piece of this. I missed him. He
Yeah.
was such a great role.
Dude, I can't wait for Secret Invasion.
So yeah,
Look at that.
I
That's
know. I'm
crazy.
excited. I saw it, dude.
I don't know. You didn't look like it.
No, but come on.
No, but come on. Yeah, so I'm excited for Secret Invasion. Once Secret Invasion comes out, I can't wait to see what comes of that.
That looks like a darker show. That's what I'm ready
Yeah.
for, man. I want like a cool, darker. Even Quantumania was fun, but it wasn't like it wasn't Winter Soldier.
Oh my god!
I want like a more rough.
I realized
and tough.
my big problem with Kang.
Okay.
And then
Let's hear
we'll
it.
talk more Marvels.
Other than his allegations, no, go ahead.
Yeah, no, that's my problem with him. He strangled his girlfriend allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah, keywords. So it's he doesn't seem like an imposing threat.
He's a scientist.
Here's what's up.
He's just a human with no abilities, with no genetic enhancements.
So is Iron Man.
He's just a human.
So is Iron Man.
Right. Once he gets that suit
And
on,
Iron Man
he's
saved
imposing.
the universe.
No, I thought once he had the thing on and he's screaming and lifting people and destroying buildings and disintegrating, then he's
loses
a tough
in a
guy
fist fight to Ant
with no tech. We've had this conversation. I'm not doing it again. He's just
Okay.
a regular guy underneath the suit.
So why is he our big bad?
Because there's 1,000 of him, and they're all
That's my
geniuses.
problem. That's my main.
Well,
problem.
that's the whole point of him.
Well, no, that's my main problem.
Okay.
And Disney even confirmed this. The Kang we saw in
Yeah.
Quantumania
Yep.
is the Kang the Conqueror. Which
Okay.
is there was only one of them.
Right.
There's only one Kang the Conqueror.
Right.
There's Kang S152. There's Kang
I
6199.
don't even know if they're called Kang. They're right. They all have different names.
No,
like
no, it's the Council of Kangs. They're all Kang.
like what? No, because the other one is Pharaoh. What's his name?
Ramatut.
Yeah, Ramatut. They have different names because when they're all together at the end, those three, they go Kang is dead. They knew who they were talking about.
Kang the Conqueror.
Yeah. So I think there's only one Kang the Conqueror. Yes. But it's the Council of Kangs. I think was the big bad. I think that's what.
So
you're
check it out.
Yeah,
so
missing.
I'm not missing anything.
Okay, good.
Okay. Yeah, I got it all. So Kang, I think, is a shite villain because Marvel, like we said, built up Thanos one by one,
Okay.
movie by movie, and we just saw. Then our first introduction of him, what does he do?
I'll do
He's
this
carrying
myself.
our first introduction of him. I mean, we not in
a
Guardians.
film. Okay, gotcha.
Like where he's in the movie.
Where he walks up and beats the shit out of the two strongest Avengers.
So he's carrying Thor and
Yeah.
doing a little soliloquy.
yeah,
And then fights and beats Hulk.
yeah,
That's the introduction of all fucking
in a
introductions,
brutal
dude.
way. Yeah, it's like not even like a fair
No, not
fight.
even fair.
He just beats.
It's
the
like a
crap
martial
out of
artist
him.
fighting a child.
Let him have his fun.
Yeah, it's like a martial artist fighting a child.
yeah.
Like it's like
it was bad. No wonder Hulk didn't want to come back out.
yeah.
He's like, no,
screw you.
Yeah, nobody gets angry enough
Screw
to fight this
you.
guy. Yeah, Hulk is Arnold.
Hulk is Arnold
I
from Total
love
Recall.
it. Yeah. No, he did sound like
Yeah.
that.
Screw you.
Come on, Hulk. Why won't you come out? No,
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm too busy working out.
Yeah. Yeah.
You didn't eat enough protein. I'm not coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
But so we are like, okay, this guy is a force to be reckoned
Yeah,
with.
but we also knew Thanos from the comics, and we knew he was
We knew
like this
Kang from the
hardcore
comics.
villain. No, Kang.
So
I
this-
know a little bit of Kang. I knew Thanos.
Well, you know the three important Kangs.
no,
Kang the
Ramen
Conqueror.
Tut, and and then He Who Remains. Okay, so yeah, maybe
No,
I do.
and Iron Lad.
Iron Lad's good. Yeah, I like
Yeah,
him. He's fun.
great.
Yeah,
And he's
he's a good guy.
He's a
Who'da
good guy.
thought?
For now.
I saw that trailer for the DC Bug kid that's in the Titans.
dude, Blue Beetle.
Blue Beetle.
Looks so good.
It looks cool.
Looks
it looks
super
very
good.
Transformers. It's very Transformers. It's cool though. That's what he reminds me of
Sure.
is Iron Lad in that. The way his suit and everything fits him.
Oh man, he's nuts. Okay, sure. That's
Sure,
cool.
yeah.
Yeah, I love Blue Beetle as a character, Jaime Reyes.
He's
but,
way OP.
he's the most OP thing
Yeah,
in the world.
except
yeah.
for Superman. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Dude, there's a lot
there's
of
no
OP
playing with Superman.
in DC. But
Yeah, that's true. Because Flash is if it's Superman's not around, how do you beat a Flash?
you don't.
It's absurd.
You get beat.
Yeah, before you even can think, he's already killed you 50 ways.
Yeah. Yeah. Or he's gone back in
unfair.
time and killed your
Yeah, he
fucking
went
mother
back in
from
time
having you.
and stopped you from being born.
Yeah. Yeah. The Flash is terrifying. And then
That's a rough power.
so
yeah.
so I can't wait for this Flash movie.
Me too.
But
Well,
so here's the real
so good.
issue is so our introduction to Kang, check it out. And this is what I'm going to come back to.
Okay.
So our introduction is He Who Remains.
Yes. So good.
So good.
Yeah, and
So we get-
terrifying at
so-
the same time.
what we're introduced to is this isn't I'm strong and I swear I'm gonna get out of this realm and I'm gonna win.
Yeah.
We get I've won.
Yeah,
I'm
he
just
gave us a
sorta
little
bored
of
and
that.
tired.
He gave us a little of that.
No, listen,
Quantumania.
check it out.
He did. He goes, once you
They did tell,
break
not
free
show.
from time, you'll see how small it is.
They did tell, not show. When he says, which Avenger are you? I've killed so many.
Yeah,
are you the one
correct.
with the hammer? Show me. And you don't even got to, you could see, you don't even got to, you could CG the Hulk.
And that was just a power play. He knew who he was because even afterwards he goes, "You're out of your league, Ant-Man."
yeah.
So he knew who he was.
Well, no, he
was just
says,
playing
I'm
with him.
Ant-Man.
Yeah, but he knew who he was.
After the man told him?
Well,
Okay.
no, he knew. Yeah, I think that was a power play. It just seemed like he was just. How does he not remember the Avengers if he fought them 100 times?
So you know what yeah, I know. It's silly.
Yeah.
You know what I also think? He might be referring to Captain America. Are you the one with the hammer? I think he's, because they look more similar, especially with their suits. Maybe he's referring to Captain America.
with the hammer?
With Mjolnir.
That would be weird.
Well, maybe because he went back through time. Maybe he had to fight Kang.
That would be cool.
That'd be super cool.
Yeah.
There's so much, dude. There's so much him talking about conquering these timelines. Show me this stuff. But that was a
Yeah.
big problem. But here's my main issue with Kang.
I think we will see that if the Kang Dynasty happens. I think we'll see a lot of that.
Okay, but so here's what my problem is, and here's how it could be fixed.
Okay.
So I think in Quantumania, so first in Loki, He Who Remains, so cool. This is the Kang who already won.
Yeah.
He already not only defeated
Yeah.
all the other timelines, all his other variants.
Yeah.
He's already won. And then he says to Sylvie,
He tamed the
"You
entire
stabbed me."
multiverse.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. To a perfect single timeline.
Yeah.
And anything else would get pruned. And he's like, so if you could stab me in the chest right now, and what's going to happen is my other variants are going to come. It's
Yeah.
going to be another multiverse.
And we're going to end up right
and
back
we're gonna
here
end up right
again.
back
Yeah.
here. So in
So
Quantumania,
cool.
we see Kang get defeated by Janet Van Dyne, outsmarted,
Okay.
and this is supposed to be the genius with all the tech,
Yeah.
outsmarted
Right.
by Janet Van Dyne.
Well, she kind of befriended him, and I think his guard was down with
That-
her.
It shouldn't have been. He's Kang the Conqueror.
Right.
Okay? He should have been placating her the whole time, right? Just, oh, yeah, we're friends. Really, I'm going to murder you the minute I get my tech. But I need you for now. Whatever.
Okay. Yeah, I get
So,
that.
yeah. So he's, and then he lets her read his mind by touching things.
I think
Dude,
he wanted her to. I think he was
No.
interested.
No.
You could tell once he noticed that what happened. He was like, "I could take you home right now." Like I don't know. I liked all of that. This is the stuff I thought was cool.
let him win. All we see is him losing. We
Right.
hear about him winning.
Yeah.
We never see it. And
Okay.
seeing is it's a visual medium. Seeing is always more powerful than hearing.
Okay.
So show us him killing Thor, the guy with the hammer, whoever it may be. Show us this stuff. So he gets defeated.
If Janet touched that thing and we saw him killing Thor and like future events, that would have been the greatest scene of all time.
Of all
I
time.
don't argue with that.
Okay,
that would
thank
be
you.
so freaking cool.
Dude, great.
Yeah, and
and
then
you
we'd
don't
be
even
like,
need the
okay.
actors. Get somebody in a wig with the back of their head.
Yeah,
and
we
show
know that this
Thor's
guy is
hammer crushed
hardcore.
or something.
Yeah.
Show Cap's shield broken into pieces. Show CGI Hulk bloodied and like on a spike.
But who
or
knows?
something.
Just like Iron Man, maybe the whole thing here was him being defeated by Wasp and Ant-Man together. Remember, it was a 2v1. Maybe this was like Iron Man. He will adjust, fix his tech, change how he does things so that he can be stronger and more invincible when it comes down to the next fight.
But we don't need Iron Man, bad version of Iron Man. They don't need that. Don't do that.
Well, no. Why would that happen? What do you mean? I said I mean, like Iron Man fixes his tech every
understand.
time he loses. Maybe Kang's fix.
Yeah, we don't need
maybe
bad
that's what
Iron
was going to
Man.
happen.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean like a
Kang's
figurative?
bad Iron
Okay,
Man,
yeah.
quote unquote.
Gotcha.
You can't see my fingers. We don't need bad Iron Man. We need this own character who is so different from Iron Man. He's an evil piece of garbage.
Okay.
Anyway, so all we see is him losing.
Okay.
We're not afraid of some guy who loses
Yeah.
all the time. And then as soon as we're built up about this guy, oh, Kang, this is Kang the Conqueror that we know about. He dies in the movie, and then we see, oh, he's dead. And we see these weird. I'm not afraid of blue, shaved head, cyborg fucking Kang.
Okay.
I'm not afraid of, Kang. I'm not afraid of the Pharaoh Kang who just smiles all the time.
Ramata's fun. Okay, you've ragged on Kang a lot on this show.
Well, check it out.
We know where you stand.
Well, check it out.
Okay.
Here's what I'm saying though.
Yeah.
Take back all the ragging.
Okay.
Because here's how they could fix it and what they should do.
Okay.
And I would love it.
It might even be what they're going to do. You don't know.
It might even.
Okay.
Because they made him such a loser and such a wimp, and we're
Okay.
like, okay, we don't care anymore. The main villain shouldn't be Kang the Conqueror. The main villain should be He Who Remains. So Sylvie.
Maybe it is.
Well, let's hope so.
He's the one that survives.
Because I think they might have thrown Kang in Quantumania just to sell more Quantumania tickets. And then they realized, oh shit, we sort of made him a push.
Dude, I'm pretty sure they plan this stuff out way in advance. We know they do that. We
I
know,
know
that
did
they
with
have
the
a
Infinity
whole
Saga,
architecture.
But also, there's Infinity Saga things that they totally let hang. And so,
Hey, Tina, welcome to the show.
Tina, what's up? So totally, it's like, ugh. But I think if they make it a full circle thing,
Yeah.
like you plunged your sword in my chest, remember?
Yeah.
You are the reason I'm back here, and this is the guy who we
Would
know.
you remember that? No, right? Because it happens in the future.
Well, he goes through time, right?
yeah, but He Who Remains might not know his future
Why?
yet. Because remember, at that
Well,
point,
this
he
goes
couldn't
look
go
in the
further.
future. Yeah,
No, but there was a point where he couldn't see past. He didn't know what she was going to do
but he did it now. She did it now.
in
So
the
it's been
future.
done.
Well, that's a tough conversation
Well,
to have.
it's a circle.
Yeah, but we don't. But even though it was a circle, he couldn't
He's-
see past a certain point for some reason. So he didn't
We've
know if
passed
she was
the
going to make that
threshold.
decision or not.
We've passed the threshold.
Exactly. Yeah, there was some threshold he couldn't see
I
beyond.
wonder what that is too. Was it Kang the Conqueror dying? Was it something else?
I
don't
would
know.
love to know.
But
Tina!
that's what I think would be great.
We're going to get to what we're going to talk about very soon. Just give us a moment. Right now, we're talking about Quantumania. We're talking about Cameron's going on again about how he hates Kang.
No, I'm saying how Kang could be great.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if we made He Who Remains the big bad,
Yeah.
this is a guy who we already know has destroyed every other timeline. Like,
Yeah.
dude, this is someone we should
That
fear.
Might be. Yeah.
Incursion
you
and
might
stuff
be right.
ain't nothing. If this is the guy who makes sure there's only a single timeline.
Maybe that's
Anyway,
why King the Conqueror was killed, is because that's not the
then that's
big
a
bad.
real dumb thing to do.
But no one's ever said this is the big bad. With Thanos, we got glimpses of a guy who's pulling strings. In this movie, we were introduced to a guy who can go through time, who looks just like that other guy who can go through time, and he was killed. No one ever said this is the guy. Like we don't know. You might be jumping the gun based on how we know what the
Well, then
layout
don't
of
use
the next few
in
movies is.
Quantumania. They shouldn't use Kang the Conqueror because in the comics that is the guy.
But they don't copy the comics. They change things,
well,
which is
no,
good.
it's like saying introducing Galactus and then Ant-Man growing big and flicking him, and that's the end. It's like, wait, no, this is Galactus. I don't care, comic or not. You can't just.
But they
you
showed
can't
us
just
there were others, and we saw He Who Remains, who does end up at the end of the time.
Yes, so don't make Kang the Conqueror the villain.
How
in
do you
that
know
movie.
they did? Maybe he's not. That's what I'm trying to say. We don't know
they
that.
Said they nope they
No,
did. They said this is Kang the Conqueror.
Yeah, but we don't know that he's the big bad. All we know is the Kang Dynasty is the Avengers film,
Yeah.
meaning not Kang the Conqueror. It could be any of the Kangs.
Okay, do you realize how silly that would be? If they
No,
did that?
it's not. It's not silly. That's their plan, man. I'm just saying. It's
So
not
let's
my
introduce
idea.
Kang the Conqueror, and then
Yeah.
have him killed, and then move on.
So then, exactly. So move on. Let's see which one
who?
of these two.
Who do you know better
He
than
Who
Kang the
Remains.
Conqueror?
He was.
No, that's
we
my
saw him.
idea. That's my idea. They already killed him.
No, they didn't kill him. He got killed in the future.
Anyway,
Yeah, you're crazy.
he didn't get killed in the future.
He did. He got literally killed outside of time in the future. So we don't know where the actual He Who Remains is presently, like in the timeline. Now the time frames are all.
I don't
messed
think
up.
they're trying to bring him back. I think this is how they could salvage Kang. I don't think they realize there's a Kang problem that they have on their hands.
I don't. What do you mean by that? Before he had his own issues. Before.
I'm not talking Jonathan Majors. I'm talking
Okay.
Kang.
Yeah, I don't think there's a Kang issue. I just don't think we know who the big bad is yet. And in my opinion, it's not one. It's
And
an
that's
actual
not,
council.
That's not a great setup either.
It's a council. It's
because
not one
if
guy.
we've had Loki, Quantumania, and Loki season 2 and all this building up a character, and then
Yeah.
we haven't even seen the real one yet.
It's
that's
not
bull.
a character. It's several characters across several universes. It's not one, and they all have the ability to gather and plan and
In the
fight
comics
as
the,
one.
The Council of
But
Kangs
the
die.
comics aren't everything.
There's like 3
If
who
for- when they-
remain.
okay, great.
And it's
I don't- yeah,
Roma
man.
Tut,
I
the
get
Conqueror
it.
and Iron Lad.
All right.
Those are like the ones who live. The rest
So,
die.
Okay, I know where you stand on this. I have
Captain
nothing
Marvel,
to add to this conversation.
Miss
at all.
Marvel trailer. Yeah, it looks fun.
Yeah. So
I don't love the Miss Marvel solo movie. Kamala Khan's show, Miss Marvel, or the
thought it
Captain
was
Marvel
good.
solo movie was pretty good.
Yeah, I thought Miss Marvel was great.
I
the
liked
show.
Rambeau in WandaVision.
Yeah, all 3 characters on their own have been great.
No, not Captain Marvel.
What do you
Captain
mean?
Marvel.
You didn't-
She's only good in the team up movies.
What? I thought her movie was awesome. You didn't
You
like the
like
Captain
Captain
Marvel,
Marvel movie?
Heck yeah, that was an awesome movie, man. Oh, that's funny. You
With
don't
the
like it.
Flurkin or whatever the hell.
Yeah, that's a real character too from the comics.
From the comics.
Yeah,
What, do you
because
not
that
like
was your
comics?
big thing. No, that you kept bringing it back to the comics. So I'm just saying to the guy in the
You gotta
comics.
stop that.
What?
Your foot.
I can't. What do you want me to do? This is how we're shaped. We can move the couch maybe. So
Yeah.
this is
move
what I
the
wanted to
couch,
talk
not
about
your
today.
body.
Yesterday, there was a hearing. For the first time, NASA was publicly discussing the UAP phenomenon. NASA historically has never discussed this stuff.
They were speaking about it publicly.
Yes,
Like a
public
press
hearings.
conference?
Yes.
Oh wow.
It's very cool. And so the Arrow guys, Arrowverse,
The Arrowverse.
the
I know it,
Arrowverse was
yes.
there, the whole point of the hearing was for him to tell NASA, we can't do this alone. You guys have the tech, you've got the people, you can actually help us. We need you to figure out a way to start tracking and getting us more data because what we have now is not enough. I can't give any definitive answers with the data I have, which we don't know if even that's true because they've been given a lot that we don't know about that whistleblowers have said that they've told them. But anyway, and then the guy even addressed that in the press conference with the Arrow guy. He said that he's getting so much backlash that it's adding to the stigma because people want results now and they don't understand the scientific process. It was funny, yeah. So he was kind of trolling the trolls. So NASA, that really cool. They were talking about how they're getting rid of the stigma at NASA. How in the past they were always ridiculed for talking about UAPs, talking about UFOs. Nobody wanted to have the conversation. Careers were questioned and ruined over the topic. But now they're being brought into the fold to help track this stuff. They don't want to go backwards. They don't want to look at old stuff. They're going to come up with technology with all the satellites they have and all the stuff they got in space to start figuring out a way to look at these hotspots, because there are hotspots, and start tracking this stuff and figuring out what it is. High definition, close-up photographs, tracking them on several different, whether it's radar, satellite.
They came out saying they're gonna start basically tracking clusters
of UFOs. Finally.
Are you serious?
Yeah, man. I'm so excited about this. So NASA's
Finally?
involved. Yeah, after all this time. NASA, the space guys who didn't want to look at anything in space.
Who never wanted to deal with space. Yeah.
They're scared of space. They're finally, they're brought into the fold with Arrow. They're going to start working with them.
Thank God.
We might get answers.
Like real ones.
Yeah. And these are the guys that can get them.
And not from MoFon.
Yeah, no.
From
no.
NASA.
NASA.
Finally.
Yeah. Even these the Arrow program,
The
they're
Arrowverse.
not, they don't have equipment.
No,
like they're just a bunch of guys looking at pictures.
Dude, I just
This
watched
is the real deal.
this thing, and it was pretty wild.
Nice.
It was this guy going to the in Florida, Texas. Where's the NASA? NASA is in Texas.
Florida and Texas. In both.
Yeah, it is in both.
Interesting.
Good for me.
Yeah.
And he's like, commissioners, I beg of thee. He doesn't talk like that, but
I wish he did.
that'd be great.
Commissioner.
Yeah, hear me, hear now.
We come to order.
Yeah,
They
thank
shall
you,
listen.
thank you for coming hither.
On this day, the
On this
4th of
day,
May.
the 8th of October, I ask thee, the High Council, to hear me out.
On the day
A
of the
humble
full
man.
moon, we shall return
Yeah.
to take the souls of the
What
children.
are you, Hocus Pocus?
That's what I was doing, Hocus Pocus. Yeah. That's great.
On the 31st of October.
Yeah.
Sisters,
Don't listen to them. Listen not.
listen not. So good.
Where is my son Tobias? What was his name?
Yeah.
Some old school
Thackeray.
name. Yes. Oh, Zachary. Not that old school.
Thackeray.
Thackeray.
Thackeray Binks.
Thackeray. Yeah, I love
Thackeray
Hocus
Binks.
Pocus. The original,
The-
dude.
There's
It's
not
so
a
good.
not
There
original.
is. They ruined it.
There's Hocus Pocus 2, not a remake.
No, it's a sequel. Yeah, and they
okay.
ruined it. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to watch the sequel because the first one's so good.
The first one's perfect.
I'm
you can't
Allison.
play with it.
Kiss me, I'm Allison.
Yeah.
The best freaking movie.
Everything about it, man. They did it so
So
well.
good. And
Yeah.
he's there playing drums, dude. We never see a good drummer in movies.
That's funny. Yeah,
We always
that's
see
true.
kids playing guitar. We never see drummers. and
Dude,
he's
the
there.
best drum scene ever is that thing you do
Whiplash.
where he's doing I Am Spartacus And the jazz guy sees him. He goes, lay that down. Smoking the cigarette.
yeah.
He goes, come on, I'm going to lay that. Oh, dude. And he gets to play with his hero. But that just is the cool drumming. But back to Aliens. So what did you see? You said Florida and,
This is me being the
Shades. They called him Shades. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. So no, I saw this guy talking. He's like, hear me.
Yep.
On this day, the 3rd of October,
Yes.
I ask that ye look at me evidence I have submitted to the court.
Good.
And it's stuff like, there is bubbles you can see from the space station.
Oh.
Why would there be bubbles in space?
Right.
Yeah. He says, 2 months ago, one of your astronauts was caught in a near-death drowning. How do you drown?
Shoot. Yeah, so
Yeah.
They're trying to say that this stuff is being faked.
It's all filmed
using
underwater.
the underwater station.
As a matter of fact, I'll stop doing the voice. As a matter of fact, there is a replica of the ISS
space station. Yeah, that's
underwater
where they
train.
100%.
He's like, so is this where a lot of the shit was filmed? He said, not only do we have the bubbles, we have people cutting in and out of like.
Why would they fake
astronauts.
this? What's silliness?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Cheaper. I don't know.
What cheaper?
Stupid.
But what's the point in general?
Stupid.
What do they
stupid,
gain?
Stupid. So,
and these
but
other
dude,
countries, they're
some of this
playing
stuff,
along?
bro. Some of this stuff, it's so crazy.
It's good
I'll show you the
evidence.
video,
Okay,
dude.
that's
It's great evidence. So one is the guy's there,
And he's asking local government to get involved. That's funny.
yeah. So he talks about 2 astronauts in the past couple months where their helmets have filled up with water and they almost drowned. How does
What
that
if it's
happen
the
in
helmets from the
space?
abyss where they drink, they breathe the liquid so they can go deep underground? It's not, obviously. That's stupid. But
It's not.
It's a cool idea for the movie.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
For what movie?
The Abyss.
The movie that came out in 1997,
Yeah. What? I thought it was older than that.
1994.
Well, I thought it was like an old movie.
It's James Cameron.
It's pretty recent then. Yeah.
Well, so what's it called? Came out in like 97, right?
It's a cool
Titanic. So
it's
it
a
had to be
cool
like
idea,
94.
though, because the pressure, right? You can't go down that low with an air tank around your face. So you'd have to be in liquid for equal pressure.
No, they don't
That's
go that
smart.
low. It's like a pool, bro.
No,
A
I'm
deep
talking about
pool.
in the abyss. Yeah, in the pool. The pool they don't need.
I'm like,
yeah.
bro, you don't understand.
No, they don't
this
need
at
water
all.
in their helmets in
Yeah.
the
So how do they
pool.
damn near drown?
That
Curious.
is weird.
Another thing, multiple people. So I even said them clipping in and out, green screens being used.
Ooh, what about hold on. What about zero gravity? So when you drink water in space, it's not like gravity is pulling it down, right? And so your body doesn't really absorb. That's actually a real problem astronauts have.
Yeah.
Is when they're eating and drinking in space, it actually floats through your system.
Yeah.
It's dangerous. So maybe some of the water they were drinking actually was being absorbed into the lungs because it's floating. Who knows? But
No, not their lungs filling up with water. Their helmet filling up with water.
Well,
and
that's
then they're drowning.
freaking weird, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know why that would happen in space.
Yeah. And also,
Did you guys put a hose in my friggin' hose? Why would you do something like that? It's not
I'm
even
on
a funny joke.
fucking spacewalk right now. Yeah.
We've been up here a long time.
Yeah.
This is fun.
This is fun
Yeah.
for us. D Livewire, what's up?
What's
fella?
going on?
And so another thing,
We're talking space conspiracies based on and some NASA stuff. There was a hearing yesterday. They talked about UAPs. NASA's getting involved in hunting this stuff down for the first time ever. And Cameron's laying out how somebody went to local government and gave evidence that NASA might be faking spacewalks on the space station, and there's evidence for it.
Yep. And
Interesting.
another thing,
That's so
many
wild.
videos of people where they turn or they bend and you see clips from wires.
No.
Yeah, straight up, like not, or they clip in and out from the green screen, like they're trying to be scrubbed out, but they clip in and you see a quick wire, then it clips out.
And then it goes away?
Dude,
that's
yep.
weird.
Also,
This sucks.
people using invisible objects. This guy,
What?
You see him like take off his hat and go to set it down. They're supposed to like clip it in later, but they never did.
No.
Dude, a
That's
bunch
so-
of stuff like
so
that.
annoying.
Another one, a guy, he's floating and he goes to eat a water drop
Yeah.
and eats it. And he's like, "Oh, this is so crazy. We're in space, right?"
Right.
If you slow it down, right when his mouth gets near it, you see it just clip out.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. So it doesn't
What's going
burst
on?
in his mouth.
Why would
nothing.
they do this?
And you see it just clip away.
Oh, I'm Seinfeld now.
So you literally see a guy doing this. And it's like, he thought they were going to add a hat, and they were supposed to add a hat, and they didn't.
I love the script for this though. So at some point you're gonna pretend to take off a hat. Don't worry, we're gonna put it in, and then
we'll
drink
definitely
a
throw it
bubble
in
of
there.
water.
These are
And then
different
remember, you got
people.
wires behind you, so you got to be careful when you turn. Don't
These are
turn
all
too
different
fast.
occurrences, but yeah, that's one thing. He's like, I'm an astronaut, not a fucking carnival act. What's wrong with you people?
Wait, actually, I've seen that astronaut before. He did that dental commercial.
Yeah, he was. What is that? Where they see like on the street
The Game.
the game.
The Game.
That's
Michael
right.
Douglas with The Game. Yeah.
David Fincher's
Yeah,
The Game.
That's a great film, dude.
David Fincher.
Not only is it a great film, they have a company that does that. There is a real company that you can sign up.
should.
Yeah, for that kind of
Will
thing.
you get me that for my birthday, dude?
Dude, it's like probably for billionaires. There's no way that's cheap.
Again, will you get me that for my birthday?
Like my budget for your birthday is somewhere in the $12 to $15 range. But yeah, I'll see.
Really?
I'll see if they have a small package.
You've upgraded.
Yeah.
Last year you didn't get me anything.
Oh yeah, that's
No,
that's,
you
that's
probably
never
got me.
true.
You've always got
yeah.
me something.
Yeah, and it's usually something cool like your shirt today. Very well done. We're talking about space, and you got the Falcon there. Oh, the greatest ship ever. The greatest spaceship.
I forgot to mention this too. I'm like, I need to bring up my shirt because that's why I wore this one.
Dude, so when space travel becomes a thing, how many Falcons do you think people are going to buy? Because you know they're
Me.
going to remake the Falcon.
I'm gonna make one.
Yeah, well, hopefully we're around for that.
I'll be around.
Yeah, but
No,
dude,
I'll be around.
I would love that one. Yeah. Or no, that's the one. There's nothing better.
You're
That's
gonna
the
say
best
Slave
spaceship.
One.
No, that one sucks.
Oh, you're gonna
was
say
actually
the,
gonna
the
think-
Houndstooth.
Never.
No, you're. Oh, can I guess though?
Okay, go ahead.
So
You won't guess it because it's not a spaceship, and that's why I abandoned the idea.
Oh, this is gonna be tough. Then.
No, a non-spaceship, me, reproduction of something that flies that I would
Okay,
want.
Indiana Jones. We got.
You're close now. Oh.
Yeah.
Same
actor.
conductor for the music.
John Williams. So Star Wars. No.
We did that
So
one.
it's not Star Wars, not Indiana Jones. Oh, back to the. You'd want the DeLorean.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I knew
If I
it.
could fly through space in a freaking DeLorean. that would be
In a
that cool.
freaking DeLorean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doc,
Yeah.
this is heavy.
Yeah.
Why didn't you use a Tesla?
Why is everything so heavy? Is there
Yeah.
a problem with the gravitational pull in the future?
Yeah, I love when he says that, and then Marty's like takes a second to think about it. He's like,
The best is when he says, great scat, and he's like, this is heavy.
Yeah, when they switch. That's good.
It's
That's
so
good.
good. But yeah,
So hey, I got a clip. I don't. Yeah, you can access it. I sent it on the share drive. This is
share
a little
drive.
clip.
I'm making shit up.
No, we're very advanced operation.
I put it on the
here.
share
We've got a
drive.
share
Yeah.
drive. That's
Tobias, will you pull up the share drive?
Tobias. His name is Thackeray.
You know, like nothing.
Yeah, I know.
You're in your own like fantasy, but you think you know shit. So you're
Tobias
like,
hates me.
idiot. Yeah.
Yeah,
His name's Thackeray. Yeah.
Yesterday he called me William.
Yeah, he called me
guy
John
sucks.
Williams. He thought I was
Yeah.
a conductor. I don't
He
know.
called me the DeLorean.
Hey, DeLorean.
Yeah,
Let me
DeLorean.
get in you. Wait, what?
I'm quitting.
Yeah. Tobias, sit down, buddy. Come on.
Tobias.
I have to talk him into not quitting every time.
The best Tobias.
this it?
Yeah, go.
Go.
Yeah, Gio, let's do this.
Let's do.
Ready? Let's do. What, you have commercials? What are you, a clown?
Nobody sing this, man.
What do you have? Yeah, but I've never seen you have commercials before.
Well, because I'm on our thing and I don't play it for YouTube Premium and on our account because there's no
okay.
need because I don't watch videos on our account.
That
you know?
makes more sense.
Yeah.
More sense. This is total more sense.
467. All right. With it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Welcome to the club.
Welcome to
All
the
right, can they
club.
see and hear you?
No.
All right. Let's get it. 150, 1 minute, 50 seconds, because I wanted just to dive right into something fun. So this is from the actual hearing yesterday. What happened is Arrow, the Arrow program, the anomalous phenomenon group,
Arrow program.
they investigate anomalous aerial phenomenon, UFOs.
Look how quick and dope I did that. By the way.
They did
Can
a
you give
hearing
myself
and
props?
invited NASA, and NASA came and spoke about what
150?
they know. 1 minute, 50 seconds. Yeah, and
15 or 50.
50, you're on it. And so NASA's here, Arrow's here. They're talking about how they can help each other. Some wild things going on. So here.
This is your conscience. We haven't talked in a while.
Yeah,
We're
that's
gonna
great.
take this into the shop.
Friday?
Yeah.
Removing him now.
Yeah. Engaging fucking the thing
Whatever this
with
is.
the
Yeah.
fire suppressant.
Yeah, it's the air can.
Literally one of my favorite movies of all time, and I can't just quote that one part. An air can.
Can you
Do an
activate
air
the
can thing. Yeah.
I
Yes,
need you to spray the motherboard.
yeah. Now the whole entire thing's falling apart.
Oh, yep.
All right, let's watch this
That
handsome.
includes some.
No, that's not it. Let's watch this handsome stud of a man.
This is an example
Here we
of
go.
one that I showed. At
That's the Mosul
hearing
orb they're
recently.
talking about.
This
Look at how
a
cool this thing is,
spherical
man.
orb, metallic.
This
in
is
the
a-
Middle East, 2022.
Why is it blocked out?
By an MQ-9.
It's showing it up zoomed in, but
Back
on the
to
video
sensor
it's blocked
question
out. That's
that David
weird.
raised
No,
here in a
they
moment.
always have that, like in corners of videos.
Oh, no,
This is
there
a
it is. Sorry, it's
typical
down there
example
below.
of
I
the
didn't see
thing
it.
that we
There.
see most of.
There.
That was a
We
Predator
see
drone
these
that caught
all
it.
over the world, and we see these in making very interesting apparent maneuvers.
It's a flying silver ball.
This one in
It's the
particular,
craziest thing I've
however,
ever
I would
seen.
point out,
Oh, it's not on the
demonstrated
ground?
no enigmatic
No.
technical
How many fucking
capabilities.
people are on
There was
that?
no
That's the
threat to
that's the
airborne
NASA
safety.
panel.
Was it
While we were
everybody
still
and then
looking
their
at it, I
secretary
don't
behind
have
them?
any
What's
more
happening?
data
There's
other
their
than
personal
that.
stenographer.
These are
So
tough
being able
guys.
to come to some conclusion.
These are the
was gonna
science.
These are
take
the
guys.
least tough guys in the
we can
world.
get better
Mental tough.
resolved
Yeah, okay,
data
all right.
on similar objects that we can then do a larger analysis on. Next slide, please.
Look at this slide. This is why I wanted to look at
It's
this.
him
So
in
let
like
this play
lingerie.
through.
So this,
is a
you'll notice.
newly released,
I think the
video.
one on the
You'll
left is
notice
better
there
than the
are
one on the
two
right.
dots
I like the
moving
green
back and
lingerie.
forth. There
Yeah.
is a plane at the bottom that's moving across the screen, and now there are 3 dots moving back and forth.
Oh, wait, actually, I have no idea what
The
this is. I haven't
moving
seen this
back
one
and
yet.
forth is from the sensor and the platform that's collecting it.
That makes more
This
sense.
is a P3 on a training mission in the western United States.
So they're staying
Picked
still?
these up and they tried
Yeah,
to
looks like.
intercept and was unable to intercept them.
Ooh.
Apart from that motion, and you'll see a little bit of defocusing from the sensor itself, there is no other oddity about this, except for the fact that they couldn't catch them. The
That's
reason they couldn't
odd.
catch them is because after further analysis,
Oh,
it was
shit, they're
shown
not
that
circles
those
at all.
Objects were actually much
Look
farther
at- they're
away
like-
from the
Oh,
Pill-shaped.
yeah.
thought.
Whoa.
And in fact, when we went even deeper, looked at air traffic control data, we were able to match those to aircraft.
Okay,
on
there
a
we go.
major flight
So there was
corridor
so
heading
this is one of the
into-
debunk ones. I hate when they do the debunk ones. It's almost like their way of saying
It's
like
no, it's a way of muddying the fucking
exactly.
water.
I
dude.
hate it, dude.
Yeah.
We don't need that. Like
Yeah.
we know some of these are explainable. We all
Yeah.
care about the unexplainable.
Yeah.
And this is the problem that a lot of people have with this guy is they know he's got more data than he's sharing.
Of course.
And he loves to say, we got no proof that there is anything crazy going on. We don't have enough data.
Yeah.
But that's why he's asking. What he did say, what I liked is, NASA, you guys have the equipment, you got the staff. We need you. Help us out. Help us do this. There was an earlier graph on that. I don't know why. I thought maybe I got the wrong timestamp where it actually shows the amount of reports. They're working on about 800 reports right now. That's a shiz ton. So they got quite a few. It's a little
Tell me
pie
if you
graph.
see it while I scroll through this.
Yeah, there it is. That's it. That's the graph. This gives you like an idea of what they're seeing the most, where they're seeing them. Those are the hot spots in the map
Now,
bottom right.
have no s- that we have leaked to date. While the numbers may have changed a little bit,
What equipment they
The
use to
overall
track
trend
these
remains
things.
the
But look,
same.
they're dealing with
most of what we
secondhand
are seeing
data, old
reported,
pictures,
by
videos.
aircraft are at the altitudes where
NASA,
we fly aircraft.
They could make a
Should
difference.
not be a
Oh my
surprise.
god.
Yeah, they got the goods.
will know-
Dude,
They've got
they
the.
get like $13 billion a year.
They've got the.
The fucking good. Do you see how many pages
We haven't
of
used it
them
in a
I have
while.
now?
Yeah, you got a lot of stuff.
The fucking good.
We used to use that one too much.
Good.
There we go. I was just looking for that one. That's great. So yeah, I thought that was a cool little thing. So that's fun. So I wanted to actually tell a story before we run out of. I actually have to leave soon.
You're so weak sauce. Dude.
I know. The weak sauce.
You make it. You make this not.
Sorry. No, man. We had some fun today.
No,
we had
I'm
some
kidding.
laughs. We told some stories.
We did. No, this was quite. It was a lot of fun for me.
It's a fun one. So before I go, I've really been wanting to tell this story on the show, and for some reason, it's never come up. So
Is now the time?
we can. Well, now that I've given this build up, I feel like I owe the people a story.
But, give them any story, but do you think now's the time for that story?
How about this? Because I have to go, I'll
Yeah.
say this. I have had my own UFO experience, a close
Yes.
encounter of the first kind.
Of the
Not
first
only did I have it,
Cat, what up?
welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream.
Way to join at the
Yeah, I'm taking off. But not only did I see this UFO, my entire family saw it with me.
I saw it.
Yeah, and so did a ton of our neighbors and other people that lived in the area. And I really want to tell this story, and I'd love to give it the time and attention it deserves.
That it deserves.
So
I remember
will
that
tell.
night, an
Yeah.
owl actually came into my room.
So that would be the scariest
Could you
thing ever if
imagine,
you were
bro?
being serious.
Yeah.
I'd be like,
An
oh,
owl
wait, I
was
saw an
outside
owl
of my
too.
room. Yeah.
No, it's not an owl.
Yeah.
It's the Moon-Eyed people. Oh, yeah, that's weird when that happens. The actual footage they show of the guy levitating off the
Please,
bed,
no.
and then the camera. They're speaking Sumerian. That makes so
Ancient
much sense,
Sumerian.
though.
It does,
It's
really.
sad that it makes
Because
too much
Sumerian
sense.
being like their language makes more sense than anything in
Oh
the
yeah,
universe.
that's the first written language we have record
That
of,
makes
and that's
all
their
the
whole
sense.
story. The whole story of our history is.
You know what I try to do a lot too? I'll try to. Fuck you.
No, I mean, it's just it's like freaking insane.
I thought you were like, ugh. What do we got here now?
No, the idea that if we take it for face value, what's written on those walls,
Yeah.
on those
Oh
Sumerian
my
tablets,
God, Jesus.
that is our history.
Jesus,
that is
yeah.
that is who we are.
We
and
think-
every monotheistic religion was based on Sumerian. So it's interesting.
Yeah, we think we're like, oh, they're talking about Zeus.
Mesopotamian
He's talking
religion.
about, yeah, I knew.
Yeah, you know what I meant.
Corrected. They're talking about Zeus. They're talking about this, blah, blah, blah. So this stuff is crazy too. Like, just ancient.
That's what they do. Yeah,
peoples, like, yeah.
But here's the thing. This is annoying about the scientific community. So when people, we did that pyramid as a power plant thing in one of our episodes, right?
Yes.
The Egypt episode.
Episode 30.
People
check
need to
it out.
understand. So archaeologists aren't engineers. They're not,
course not.
scientists,
No.
right? So they're going in there looking at it as archaeologists.
Yeah.
So if an engineer shows up, they're going to see something different than they see,
course.
right? So depending on what your area of study is, there's something different that you're going to pull from it. An archaeologist isn't the guy to go to say, is this building an engineering power sending marvel? They will have no idea what to look
know.
for.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's different scientific communities holding on to one of their things and not letting other people's ideas in. That's
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah.
You're an archaeologist. You're not an engineer. You know nothing about power
Jon
and
Snow.
energy and how to generate it and how to send it. You're not Tesla. You study this. So tell us what you know about this. And then this guy will tell you what he knows about
And then
this.
get together
Boom.
and compare notes.
Yeah, that's the thing people are missing. They're like, oh, all right, no, that's not true because archaeologists said this. Yeah, archaeologists said that, but engineers
Archaeologists,
said this.
yep.
You
Archaeologists
freaking nut.
said that only in regards to this.
Right,
Not
that's all
saying
they know about.
This can't be possible because they don't know about engineering. How could they even speak on the matter?
Yeah.
Anyway, but
It's so silly.
so you know what I try to do that's insane?
Go.
Like in movies, they'll have another language, like Game of Thrones. I'll try to be like, could I sound convincing speaking like another language?
Ooh.
Like if I was supposed to speak Dothraki, they're like, all right, we don't got time to do like a whole thing. Just sound
Dothraki.
realistic.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, there you go. That's pretty good. There's an actor or a comedian that's really good at doing that kind of stuff.
Probably, yeah.
I can't remember who it is, but
never
anytime
heard.
he throws one in, you're like convinced he knows
Or like
some
he'll say he
words.
speaks French.
Yeah, and it's like someone great, like a Jim Carrey or a Robin Williams.
I can see a total fucking
Yeah.
Jim Carrey thing. That
They're
could
just
totally
so
be a Jim
quick
Carrey
with
thing.
it, they can
Yeah.
just sound like a language, and it's
Yeah.
very convincing. But that was a good Dothraki. I would believe it because I don't freaking know what they're saying.
Yeah.
And as long as it kind of sounds like their
Asada de
dialects.
Templar.
Exactly. Now you're like it's Klingon too. Like it's cool. I like
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
But yeah, I think that's it for the
That's the
crash.
show.
That's the show.
That's the show.
What do you mean? That's the show.
That's the show.
No. That's the show.
That's the show. Dude, there's real quick. There's this comedian, Mark Normand. He's so funny.
Okay.
And they're like, he's like, yeah, guys. So I'm from Louisiana, and that's how he talks.
Yeah, I like
He's like,
that.
so I'm from Louisiana. He's like, you don't sound like you're from Louisiana.
Oh, how annoying.
Dude, people are the fucking worst. Who would scream? People are the worst.
What?
Yeah. And
I
he's
hate
like,
hecklers so
he's
much.
like, oh, no, I don't. Where do I sound like I'm from?
You sound like Norm Macdonald.
What do I sound like? Mark Normand is his name, and
Yeah.
he sort of does. He's like, oh, what do I sound like? He's like, Jerry Seinfeld. And while the guy's saying that, another guy yells, gay!
What?
And so he's like,
Okay,
all right,
everybody
I
sucks
I
in
sound
this
like
audience.
a gay Jerry Seinfeld. Okay. He's like, what's the
what?
deal with assholes?
Yeah, there you go.
Why do they feel so good? It was so good. The ultimate,
Yeah, combo.
He's so clever. Anyway,
Love you
guys, love you. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you check out our Patreon. Make sure you leave a comment. These are all very important things.
Yeah, it's very important. Thank you so much
Muy
for joining
importante.
us. Thank you to the chat. Thank you for listening and spending your time with us today. When you do hit those like and subscribe buttons, it helps us out so much. We really appreciate it. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining. Always happy to see y'all.
Always happy. Love you
Yeah.
guys. And we will see you Tuesday for TPTNS.
Oh, yeah.
Episode 35.
That'll be a good one. Yeah, 35.
Yeah. Love you guys. Laters.